back to another episode of Rebuilding Portsmouth and my giddy aunt. So in our live comm against Leicester City, we managed to scrape, and I feel scrape is the correct word, because they were actually quite decent against us, a 3-2 victory to keep ourselves bombing on in the league. And this month has been unbelievable. I think this might have been the first perfect month I've played so far. If I don't win Manager of the Month this month, I will be furious. We've won, as you can see there, we've won 6 Premier League games in a row. And 7 of our last 8 Premier League games. And no, these are no small feats. We've only lost 1 of our first 13 league games. But hey, you know, expect Man United's manager will get it anyway. So yeah, moving along. First game of the month was against Arsenal, and we got their manager sacked, and that manager was Roberto Mancini. Now, there's something I want to show you in this game, purely because it annoyed me. And you know I like showing you things that annoy me, so that is what I'm going to do. Basically, it was yet another, and I'm going to try, most people probably didn't believe me when I talked about those stupid offside decisions in a Chelsea game a little while ago. Well, I've decided that I'm going to try and show you. Now, I don't know exactly how well this is going to work, but I'm going to show you key highlights from the game, and it should include the offside decision. Basically, it was quite early on in this game. Like, as you can see, we won the game 3-2. We beat Arsenal at home, but there was no real surprise. I think it's here. Now, yeah, it is. Watch this. The ball is going to get played into Jed Wallace in a minute, and he squares it across, and Millington puts it in the net. This counted as an offside. I hope it shows it again. I'm really hoping it does. What was the point of that? Oh, for the love of... Oh, my God. Sorry about that. I hate that. I wish you could pause it using the spacebar like you can during the game, without it going to the next fucking menu. Right. So, moving along. Key highlights. Sorry about that, guys. I need to change the camera angle, really. We need, like... No, that's not right. We need... What do we need? Oh, come on. We need a decent, like, sideline? Right, yeah, here we go. Just going to slow this down. Right. Now, watch Jed Wallace when he moves into this position, and the ball is played through to him. Look. In fact... Wait, I said rewind. So yeah, look where he is when this ball is played. That is onside. There is no doubt about the fact that he's onside when this ball is played to him. And I thought it was for Millington, but look. He's miles onside, and that was disallowed. And that was really, really irritating for me. Oh, my life. Sorry, I did it again. It keeps happening, and it fucking annoys the crap out of me. There must be a way you can change that, because that's so irritating. Right, so, let's go show you the goals. Since, yeah, it wasn't particularly long after that Wait, I'm just going to change the view back to television, and put the view back on TV. There we go. Yeah, so... We were very, very good. It was a dominating home performance. As you can see, Arsenal actually only had 6 shots in this entire game and only 2 on target. No clear-cut chances. They were woeful. And they very nearly pulled off a ridiculous result against us that would have absolutely infuriated me even further. Like, that Jed Wallace goal, I was fine with it when I saw some of the things that happened in this game. Like, it should have been a goal, but sometimes things like that just happen. They just didn't happen to us quite a lot, but then you saw what happened with that Burnley goal when they scored and it was ruled out. Great work here from Rios, knocking it into... Rusana through for Norman Millington, turns and fires it home into the bottom corner. 1-0 Pompey. And Sir Norman Millington is having a great season, but still has not been the best performing player this month. And you'll see who that is in a little while. Well won by Francois. Like, he may not be the tallest, but he is so good in the air that he can... I don't know, he just seems to constantly win headers despite not being that tall. Francois and... Lopez Sousa now are forming a really strong partnership in the middle. They're just blocking everything, and it's been spectacular. Then on the half an hour mark, Musonda gets it here, flicks it through for Wallace. This time, a melee at the back, and Wallace slides it home, and it's 2-0 Pompey. We've had Arsenal's number for the last sort of season and a half now, it seems, and that's been fantastic. Of course, there was that irritating one last year with the 3-3. Then, 35 minutes in, ball crossed in, flicked away, and flicked on at the far post by... Mangala. That was their first shot of the game. And they made it 2-1, and I was just like, because you just know when things are about to go wrong. And then I thought we were about to break on them, because we were, again, much, much better in the second half, dominating the possession, dominating the ball out to the far post here to Oxlade-Chamberlain, whips it in, Lukaku with the header, and then suddenly it's 2-2. and you're furious because look at the amount of chances they've had in this game. Just virtually none. Just the 1/2 chance is all they had. Thankfully, we did it ourselves. Ball away here. Rios brings it down. Millington here. Lovely little sidestep. Ball ricochets around, goes in off of Lopez Souza, and it is 3-2 to Portsmouth. And that is the way it finished. We managed to win the game 3-2, and that was huge because that's another 3-2 that we'd had. In fact, that's 3 3-2s in a row. We beat Southampton 3-2 after being 2-0 down. We beat Leicester City 3-2 after I think we went behind in that one as well, actually. We've got great comeback potential. Really, we really do. And the goals against Arsenal 3-2 again. Now, in our next game, this sums up our comeback potential to the nth degree. You saw the way that we played against Southampton. I showed you. They were very good. Admittedly, Stoke, and the goals that Stoke scored in this did annoy me, particularly this one. They were the better side for the first part of this game, make no mistake about it. Savitsky is superb. Ball through here for Jose Perez, but eventually, look, what is that from Watmore? And then what is that? I mean, Watmore's clearly not starting to become not good enough for this level at the moment because he's making mistakes like that, and it was woeful. It really was. Then on 23, we were struggling to get a foothold in this game at any point, really. So, yeah. You kind of know when you just know there's about to be a goal. Well, once he didn't make that tackle you, and look at this for a ball in. I mean, lovely work at the back post from Piaka. So there we go. At this point, I decided to switch up the formation, go with our 2 centre mid one, and have it just standard attacking. No silliness. Then we won ourselves a corner on 35 minutes, brought down here, a little bit poor there, actually. Rusonda comes back here for Rios, back round for Lopez Souza. Eventually, it's going to come back out again, but we work it well. Watmore keeping the ball up. Lovely work from Rusonda there, just flicking it nicely. Both the centre-backs doing some good stuff, and eventually the ball is going to come through here. Rusonda's ball in for Rios. I don't really know what happens there, and it comes across, and Ali Burrell is in there to make it 2-1. Gets us back into the game with his 5th goal of the season, and that was good. Then, 65 minutes. I was just about to make some substitutions and go on to overload, basically, just to try and see what we could do. Peralta there, back to Burrell, ball comes across, and it's cleared. But we were really starting to find a little bit more momentum in this game. Now, watch this for a ball in from Marcelo. Ball across, Burrell with the strike, 2nd of the game for him, and it's suddenly 2-2, and the Pompey fans in that corner go absolutely mental. Then, I just thought, well, we're actually playing quite well, and Stoke were getting nothing at this point. We get another corner, Musonda whips it in. This time it was Porno Stash with the flick on, and Milton Pereira, with his 2nd goal of the season, makes it 3-2 to Pompey, and another 2-goal comeback is complete. I was about to change it to go defensive for these last few moments, but as I was about to switch it, we got a highlight, and I was a little bit worried about what was going to happen, because when Stoke won the ball here, I thought, uh-oh, they're going to launch this downfield. And, of course, Savitsky picks it up. Once he's running at you, like, you've missed your chance. But Peralta there was some wonderful tracking back. But again, our passing was poor and we couldn't get an outball. Kuro this time into Bazawa. Lopez, but blocked again by David Borges. And again, the outball was blocked, and you just know when everything's going wrong. But eventually, we managed to get it down. Burrell does well here, but is eventually dispossessed. Another foul there. Ball cleared eventually out wide to Rios. Now watch this for a ball through. Oh no, I thought that was what he was going to do. Whips it across, Burrell takes a touch and slides in his hat-trick. Stoke City 2, Pompey 4. Ali Burrell scores his hat-trick, and I think that might be the first hat-trick he's ever got for Pompey, so big times for that one. Huge result for us. Another win, and bear in mind, Stoke were 5th in the league at this point, and were really have a decent side, so I was incredibly impressed. Next up was Hull City at home, and what did I say about our recovery power? We go behind, and suddenly, I think what the difference is this year, I don't know what it is, because people were saying before that you don't, like, oh, this is a great goal from Enner Valencia, by the way, experienced player means that their heads don't drop. Well, I think what we've done, because the players aren't any more experienced, I suppose there's another year on them, they just seem to, they don't let their heads drop at all now. Something about the way we play, they just don't ever get down. Like, they've gone behind so many times now this season, and they've come back and not only taken points, but won games. We just stayed calm. Griffiths with some lovely work here. Peralta with a gorgeous little ball through for Burrell, and it's another goal for Ali Burrell. That being his 8th goal of the season then. Suddenly he's got 4 in 2, and he's rocking. And we're level. And it's like, well, what was all that fuss about? Then straight after half-time, Musonda's ball, little deflection off the wall, but it doesn't make any difference, and Pompey lead the game by 2-1. And as you can see, like, from the stats in this game, we should have had many more goals, but it doesn't matter because we won the game in the end, and that is all that really matters with this one. Yeah, we're conceding a few more goals. Our defence isn't quite as watertight as it was. 16 goals conceded in 13 games is still a lot better than it was last season, though, I have to say. And there we go. We've got 32 points from our first 13 games of the season. We've lost one of them and won 10 of our first 13 matches, plus 13 goal difference. We're not the biggest scoring team in the league, but we are actually the second biggest, I think, which is still pretty decent. So there you go. We're already... Oh, how many points clear of relegation? Just the 24 points, but also, most importantly here, we are 8 points clear of 5th place Norwich after just 13 games. And that is a huge, huge gap already emerging. And I think we could genuinely challenge for a Champions League play this season. I know that sounds absurd, but considering we've come 10th the last 2 seasons, but we're already 15 points clear of 10th place after 13 games. The last couple of seasons, I think we've achieved 50-something points. We're already on 32. And we've played some of the big sides. We've beaten City, we've drawn with Liverpool, we've beaten Arsenal, we've beaten Chelsea. In fact, the only team that have beaten us this year is QPR, and they always just seem to have us. We've not played Spurs. We drew with Norwich, I think. I can't remember, actually. So, yeah, Manchester United is the big test for us, and we're, of course, away at Old Trafford today, so you know full well what system we're going to be playing. There's no denying that. Goals, of course, Ali Burrell, top scorer with 8 in 8 starts, which is fairly good. Musonda with 7, and Norman Millington with 6. Assists, Jed Wallace with 8. Musonda with 6 is also good. Player of the match, Wallace, Musonda and Griffiths with 2 apiece. Pass rating, Luigi Lucarelli, interestingly, and David Borges up. Our pass rating's a little low, but I think that's because we're not always playing that system with the defensive midfielders. We do rotate around a little bit now. Yellow cards, Avancic has got 6. Just the 1 red there for Lopez Souza. And average rating, lots and lots of 7s, which is the sort of thing I like to see. So, that is about that. Now I'm going to get into our tactics here. I didn't see what Man United are playing, but frankly it doesn't matter because we are going to be playing this style of football no matter what. Jefferson Rios has started to get more game time now. For me, he's going to get better than Kenneth McAvoy, frankly. McAvoy is a 2.5-star player now, so we'll maybe be looking to move him on in the summer. What was his value there? Apologies for my voice there. 4.3 million. For me, he's a player that we could get rid of. He's injury prone, and if we could get 4.3 million for him, then yeah. For me, this lad is going to take his place very, very soon, and he's still only 21. So I'm pretty pleased with that. In fact, I might well list... Yeah. Also, we've got more transfer budget. Like, you know, in the last episode I said that we had this extra money that came from nowhere. Well, after I checked my news articles, I found that, in fact, the board had told me they'd added another 7 million. We're projected to make a profit of £92 million this year, which means I can only dream about what our transfer budget's going to be for next season. I can't even imagine. And if it is quite a lot of money, next year my one target in the transfer market, obviously I'll have others too, but my main target is going to be to get a world-class creative midfielder. Someone that can really create. Like, Griffiths is great and he does create a lot of goals and is just a brilliant player, but I want like a really, really top class. And that's, even if I have to spend £25 million on them, I will do, because I think that's the missing link that could make us sort of title challengers, potentially. I don't know, maybe we're just performing above our weight, but the fact is we've been doing it for 13 games now, and it's showing no signs of stopping. I think today, personally, we are going to lose against Man United, but that's just because as great as we've been, they are still Man United, and they are still absolutely dominant this season, just as they were last year. Maybe not quite so much. They're not smashing 7s and 8s in just yet. But they've still scored a lot of goals, and it's up to us to try and stop them today. And I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work. I do have that set on. One thing I do need to change is on our direct tactic, I need to put close down more on. That works really well. With the way we play, closing down more, our work rates are all really, really high, which means that it just seems to work. So, yeah, that's what we're going to go for today. Robert Gray is actually going to play at the back for us today. He's fully fit, so that could come in handy. We've got... Oh, do we have him? Yeah, Francois on the bench, so we've got at least defenders that we can sort of rotate around a little bit now, which is better. I'm personally not that confident of us doing anything here, but the fact is, we've earned the right to have a game where we maybe just don't win, because it is Man United away, but I thought you guys would like to see this one, just in case we did pull off the upset of all upsets, because remember, in fact, if we do win, we still wouldn't go top, but we would be level on points with Man United if we were to somehow win at Old Trafford. It ain't going to happen. Let's just give it a go, though, and see what happens anyway. Let's just quickly change that off of... Oh, bloody hell. I need that on 2D Classic. There we go. Right, Nathaniel Klein is at Man United now. It's Gundogan. As long as we don't concede too early... Oh, we should be going to him. Højbjerg. It's long shots that have often got me. You know when we lost 7-1 to Man United last season? Like, this was last year. We lost 7-1 at Old Trafford. The problem was, we'd mark them crazy, and then they'd just give it to someone like Eric Lamela, and he'd just thunder in a long shot. And I didn't notice Basto anywhere near that. Burrell's played through here. Can he have a little run at them? Will he have a shot? Drops it across for Wallace! Oh, that's a terrible, terrible shot from Jed Wallace. But a chance for Pompey there in the opening few minutes here at Old Trafford. Is Philippe Basto on the pitch? because I didn't see his name mentioned. Musonda. We just seem to have this great team spirit now that just does not seem to... We just don't know when we're beaten. And that is something that I've been trying to get for quite some time. Rios at the far post, and it's cleared. But, oh, Lamella is on the pitch here. Gray. Oh, that's terrible from Robert Gray. He's played us right into trouble here. Januzaj, Sanabria, well defended by Lopez Sousa, but it's cleared. Højbjerg, Sanabria, what a save again by Martinez this time. He just looks so much more assured of himself in goal than Bachmann did, or Bass, or Paul Jones, and I think that Augustin Martinez could be our goalkeeper for quite some time. Wallace now, out on the right. He's going to lose that. No, he's won it back. Well done. Can he slide it across for anyone? Will he just have a shot? Does shoot, and it's well saved by David De Gea. We're getting some shots in here. We're not looking completely overwhelmed by Man United. And that is a wonderful, wonderful thing to have. Rios needs to get there. Thankfully, Rios is incredibly quick and can dribble like mad. So, you know, for me, he's going to be a better player than Kenneth McAvoy, probably by the end of the season. And that's all we really need. We can bring on Millington later as well. So we've got reinforcements off the bench. City are winning, as you'd expect. And again, great tackle. Rios, Musonda. Burrell should be making a great run here. He has done. Burrell's through on goal. Will he shoot? He has, and it is 1-0 to Portsmouth here at Old Trafford. Would you bloody believe it? Bloody hell. Yes, what a ball this is from Charlie Musonda, by the way. Right into where Burrell wants it. Burrell is in absolutely wonderful form lately, and that just shows it. Manchester United 0, Portsmouth 1. Ali Burrell with the goal, and I can't really change much with the system because this is the system that works. But I will take any kind... Oh, don't let them score with a free kick. Oh, crossbar, and it is cleared. 35 minutes gone at Old Trafford, and it is still 1-0. They're going to come pushing at us. There's no doubt about that. But we're already on our defensive system, so they're going to have to try and break us down. And it looks like we've got to half-time at 1-0. This could be unbelievable. I can't believe that we're winning at Old Trafford. They say the momentum helps in FM. We have won 6 in a row, but surely we can't go to a team that beat us 7-1 in this exact fixture last season, and with a couple of extra players, turn up and beat them. That would just be insane. Musonda there with the ball up to Burrell, and Man United are playing an incredibly high line. To the point where, if we can counter, which we're very, very good at doing, I'm going to make a substitution in a minute, just to sort of maybe bring on Griffiths for Musonda. As good as Musonda has been, he is a little bit knackered, and Griffiths is just as creative as he is, frankly. So, yeah, we'll be given the chance. I'm going to leave Ali Burrell on, unless there's some injury, because I just think that he's played so well today that he deserves the full 90 minutes here. Obviously, if I need to bring him off, right, Nathaniel Klein, mark. To be fair, if we found ourselves in a position to get a draw... Oh, that's poor. Oh, what a save from Martinez. We're 19 minutes away from winning at Old Trafford. At the moment, we're in a situation where maybe a draw is still possible for us, you know? I don't see us conceding 2 goals in this last few minutes here. We're just looking so damn solid at the moment. I've probably jinxed it just by saying that. We're leading against the run of play. Well, I know that, but what do you want me to do about it? Right, we need... Oh, where's Lucarelli? Oh, please don't tell me we've not got Lucarelli. I'll tell you what we do have, though. Like, because Jed Wallace is looking a bit knackered, and I think for me that we need to bring on someone like Worley here. And maybe late on... Right, we've got 12 minutes to go. I don't want to slip back and defend just yet, because... they're going to get one more chance, and I think they're probably going to score it, but then it's just me being pessimistic, probably. Right, okay. He is taking a knock. How bad is it? I don't want to take off my defenders. Ooh, who else should I bring on? I just want to get some fresh legs in here somewhere. I'm going to bring off Borges and bring on Milton Peralta, because he can actually play quite well in that position. Borges is on a booking, and I don't really want to bring off Ivancic just because he's such a good player in that role. Now I just need to... We are going to go defensive for these last few minutes of the game, because you just have to. Sometimes you just have no choice. Like, it doesn't matter if we've got an outlet, we need to defend well. This would be the ultimate mugging. Although we've actually played quite well. Oh, so 30 seconds left here at Old Trafford. Can we come up with the ultimate win of the season, really? This would be the best win of the season so far. Beating Manchester City at home was a huge, huge win. Beating Manchester United away would be the biggest win, probably, of this save. Peralta's going for it here. He's going for it here. Griffiths is through. Can he spread it? Oh, he spread it to Worley, and Worley's not going to get there. Oh, well played. But it's not going to matter. I don't think it's going to matter. Come on. Yes! Manchester United 0, Portsmouth 1. We are joint top of the league. That is unbelievable. Sorry, I'm in an absolute shock right now. We've won 7 league games in a row, including winning at Manchester United now. And all of that has now pushed us currently 11 points clear of dropping out of the Champions League. Are we in a title battle? Surely not. Surely we couldn't go from 10th place to title challenge in one season. We lost 7-1 here last year. We've kept a clean sheet at Old Trafford. Yeah, they didn't have Philip Basto, but look at the rest of that team. That is superb. I don't even know what to say, guys, apart from how fucking happy I am. Unhappy with poor work ethic. Well, if I don't win Manager of the Month this month, I might be having some words, because we've won every single game and we've beaten Man United. Wow. That is absurdly good. So, yeah, that's the league how it is at the moment. We've got 35 points from 14 games. Joint at the top with Manchester United. They're ahead of us only on goal difference. We're 4 points clear of Manchester City. 9 points clear of Chelsea, who of course have a game in hand. And of course they're 11 points clear of Norwich City. And then 12 of Stoke and Tottenham. And notice how Burnley are creeping up into 8th place, which is really, really impressive. Sheffield United have actually won a game, so well done to them. They beat Swansea, their first win of the season, so it's good to see the Blades get something. And Newcastle are having a woeful time of it as well. That's kind of slipped under the radar. They've conceded 39 goals. So that's superb. Ali Burrell now has 9 goals for the season in the league as well. Is now 1 away from being the joint top scorer in the Premier League. I think he's going to be getting a few more games because he's just in form at the moment. So, yeah, Cesar Prandelli has taken over at Arsenal. Darren Ferguson is now manager at Leicester. And, the Sandy Ballbag got sacked from Newcastle. So now Nigel Worthington, of all people. So Newcastle are getting relegated. That's basically what's happening here, it would seem. So, let's see who we're going to be doing in the next episode. What have we got? December. There's quite a few games in December, and we'll be doing the live com at home to Burnley, unless things get rearranged or anything. So we've got Everton at home, winnable. Fulham away, winnable. Huddersfield Town at home, winnable. Burnley away, winnable. Spurs away, that's the real tough one there. Burnley at home. I tell you what, we've got a decent run of fixtures here that we could keep on winning. Imagine that. We could keep this winning run going, I think. There's a chance for us to at least win the next 4 games. You just never know, and that would put us in a really, really strong position. So, if you guys have liked what you've seen, which I can't believe you haven't, frankly, because I bloody have, please feel free to drop a like on this video, and if you liked it even more than that, please feel free to subscribe to my channel for more Portsmouth and Red Star Belgrade in your inbox every single day at 5:30 and 8 o'clock. I've had a hell of a day for live comms, basically, and I'll see you guys in the next episode for the Burnley game, and wow, see you guys then, bye bye.